to watch us there. But tonight, they're going to watch the big game for Southern Miss. A large crowd is going to be headed to the Rock and making their way down the Eagle Walk, where they can catch Hattiesburg's 35th mural that's just been released. And joining us to share a little bit more is the artist herself, Miss Aubri Sparkman. Hey, Aubri.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excited to talk to you because this is my alma mater, which I'm not even sure if you were born whenever I graduated from Southern Miss. How old are you, Aubri?
I'm 17.
Oh, close. Yeah, really close. 2007, 2009 would be when I walked across the stage there at Southern Miss. But let's get to your mural. So how did this opportunity for you to be the artist for the 35th mural in Hattiesburg come about?
Well, I follow HAPA on Instagram, and they sent out an application for anybody to fill out and to come up with a design. And so I submitted a design for it, and they ended up choosing it. So
when you were going through the process to submit the design, Aubri, what were you thinking? Did you already have, and if they're looking over at SuperTalk.fm, we have it up on the screen there for folks to see the completed mural. What jumped out at you? What in your mind did you think just needed to be there?
Oh, well, they said they wanted something that represented the athletics department and also USM. And I thought, football, but you can't have football without the band. And so I really wanted to incorporate that in there.
So what age, if you're 17, Aubri, what age did you start painting? It's kind of been something I've done my entire life, drawing and painting and just making things in general. So I can't really say a certain age. It's just something I've grown up with. So when you submitted to do the mural there in Hattiesburg on the campus of Southern Miss, had you ever completed a project of this detail, of this size before?
No. This was my very first, so it was so exciting, but very stressful at the same time.
So who called, or how did you know that you got the opportunity? Your design was selected.
Kristen Brock, she works for HAPA. She has my number. She's the lady I contacted for one of the utility box projects that I also did with HAPA. And she called me, and she was like, "Hey, Aubri, we have some great news. You got it."
That's awesome. And HAPA is Hattiesburg Alliance for Public Art, which Hattiesburg has embraced, obviously, having murals and local artists of all kinds to pop up around the city. Again, this is number 35, so it's something that Hattiesburg takes pride in. So next you had to jump into painting it. So how did you go about actually painting it? And how long did it take you?
Well, they gave me a deadline for October 14th, and I was not allowed to start until 8 days before the deadline. So it took me 8 days to do it. I worked about 6.5 hours every day until I got it done.
Well, it's absolutely stunning. Are there any other fun facts about the mural? Do you know how many gallons of paint it took you?
A lot. Let's see, probably 6 plus the coating, so probably about 8 gallons of paint, I think.
That's a lot of paint.
And yeah, it's a lot of paint. And so I chose the number on the football player. I chose his number, the number 10, because USM was founded in 1910, and I thought that would be, it shouldn't just be any number. It should have some meaning behind it.
Well, I love that. That's a cool thing now that folks can, when they walk by, they can see that and sort of make that connection. What was it like, Aubri, when it was all finished, to step back and be like, I did that?
Relief. I could finally breathe. And it was just, I was suddenly all sinking in. As I was doing it, I was just trying to get it done. And then once I finished it, I was like, wow. I just painted a 10 by 30 foot wall in 8 days. And yeah, it's been such a great opportunity to get to do that.
All right. So you are 17, Aubri. What's next for you? Are you still in high school? Are you graduating this year?
I'm still in high school. I will graduate in 2024, I think. Yeah, I'm just kind of, if I'm taking up any opportunities that come my way, just kind of see how it goes.
Do you have something lined up now? Like, do you have another big project in the works that you can share with us, or is it mum's the word?
Not at the moment. I do have my own projects that I work at home, but nothing public or anything.
So are you going to go ahead and declare that you're going to Southern Miss when you graduate? I mean, it would be cool to walk by your own mural every day. You may be the only college student in the state that could say that.
It's definitely on my list. I love Southern Miss, and I would love to go there, but it is definitely one of the schools on my list.
Well, I think the sky is the limit for you and your artistic ability. I think of all the artists we've had here on Good Things, one that comes to mind is this wonderful young lady, and I can't remember her name, but she travels the country painting these extraordinary murals, even much bigger, but it's a start. And I thought, man, what a cool job that would be. So you never know, Aubri, where your gifts and talents may take you, if that's something that you would dream and desire and wish to do.
I honestly, yeah, that sounds like a dream. But I guess we'll just see where life takes me.
See where life takes you. Well, it should take us to the Eagle Walk, right? It's on the northern end of the Eagle Walk as people are going into the stadium. They have an opportunity to see it there. And congratulations, Aubri. I think it's super cool.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Well, you stick with us. You let us know if you get another big, opportunity. You break the news here, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All righty, girl. What were you doing? Yeah. What were you doing at 17? I wasn't painting that well. I couldn't even draw. I still am not the best drawer. I can color in between the lines.